I thought, oh, the first step in prayer that works is release your prisoners. Now, we know this from the Our Father that we just sang, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. But before I stand in front of you and say that the very first step in prayer that works is to release your prisoners, I wanted to be absolutely certain. So I wanted to know if Jesus ever said anything about this. I got out my concordance and I found it immediately. It's in Matthew 5. Matthew 5 and 6 are wonderful to study. They're beautiful teachings about how to pray. Listen to this. So then, if you are bringing your offering, your prayer, to the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your offering there. Go and be reconciled with your brother first, and then come back and present your offering. You don't even get to pray until you have released your prisoners. Now, Carolyn Myss said it, St. Teresa of Avila said it, Jesus said it, but I can tell by looking at your faces that you are not 100% certain about this. So, let's just look at prayer from God's point of view. Here you come to pray, dragging your dungeon. There is clanking and oozing and misery and moaning, and you say, God? And God says, what's that? Oh. Pay no attention. That's just a few people I'm mad at. Now, about me. Step one in prayer that works is release your prisoners. So what's step two? It also starts with an R. Step two is the step you'd think we'd be really, really good at. We've been doing it for a few millennia. Placing a request. But have you noticed there are requests that work fabulously, and there are requests that absolutely fall flat? Well, for that, I went to Charles Fillmore, a great expert on prayer that works. Listen to what he said in Prosperity. Do not limit the substance to what you think you need or want. Rather, broaden your consciousness. Give infinite mind freedom to work. Make your statements broad so that your mind may expand to the infinite, rather than trying to cram the infinite into your mind. Think about my prayer as an example. I didn't say, I'd like a single-family home, 3 bedrooms, pool in the backyard would be nice, under $300,000. How about east of Highway 19? You know, I'd really like a red door. No. I said it's filled with beauty, love, light, and life. And you know what? God picked a much better house than I would have picked up on my own. So, if you've placed a request, released your prisoners, placed a request like that, what should be step 3, starting with an R? Receive. It's time to receive. But have you noticed? There's like a dearth of receiving going on. So what's the problem? The problem can't be God's. The problem has to be ours. There are 2 ways in which we get in the way, and they're easy to remember because they both start with W. The first one is worry. Because what is worry? Worry is saying, listen, I know you're God and everything, but I'm just going to sit up here at 3 o'clock in the morning drenched in sweat and thinking about everything that could possibly go wrong. So I wondered if Jesus ever said anything about worry. I found it instantly in my concordance. It's in Matthew 6. I am telling you not to worry. There's a big W in the way, a big W. The truth is, we don't think we are worthy. So I got out my concordance, and I couldn't find anything. Oh my God, my talk just went down the drain. I called Reverend John McLaughlin of Unity Now in tears. John, is there anything in here about being worthy? I gotta find something about being worthy because I'm not talking, it's perfect, but now I can't find. He said it's in there. It's on page 1. Do you understand what that says? That says you are made of the substance of God. Light, love, energy. In my book, I jokingly call it a godlet. You're a godlet. And there is nothing more worthy than a godlet. So if you have released your prisoners, placed a perfect request, put out your hands to receive without worry and knowing you are worthy, what's left? To be grateful, to rejoice, to say thank you. So you now know the 4 steps of prayer that works. Would you like to join me and say one prayer that works? Just reach out and open the cell door. And motion to your prisoner. You can go now. Go. No talking. No stories. You don't even have to apologize. Just let your prisoner go. The cells look empty now. But back in the dankest, darkest, coldest, most miserable corner is your sorriest prisoner. Go back there. Look, your prisoner is huddled on the ground. Look, do you see who it is? It's you. It's you. It's always been you. Motion. Get up now. Get up. And let yourself go. Go. You're free. Go. Go. And now, 100 pounds lighter, put your hands together and following Charles Fillmore's wisdom, place just one request that expands your mind to infinite mind. And put out your hands to receive. There is nothing to worry about. And you precious godlet, you are completely worthy to receive all of that and more. Stretch out your fingers to receive more. Do you feel that? You feel that tingle? That's spirit. That's the breath of spirit whispering, yes, beloved, yes. And so there's only one thing left to do, to raise our hands in joy and thanksgiving. And our voices cannot help but open in one accord to say, thank you for the blessings and the power and the joy of prayer. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.